Oh shoot, he's here! Hey, welcome to ASR.
I'm freezing out there.
I know, welcome to Montreal.
Thank you. Let's go for a tour.
Right on.
I just arrived in Montreal at the Advanced Sim Racing headquarters. Mark's gonna take me on a tour. He's gonna show each room in the brand new facility. Take it away.
Yeah, come on down, guys. Let's get to it. Let's talk about the Apex room first. The first thing you see when you walk in. This I would call our hero sim, or our flagship sim. It's the big boy that we use for training. When we have people like Phil or Rasim here from Advanced Motorsports, they take drivers into the sim and give them a proper lesson on how to get fast. So this is.
So what do you have like for the rig? How is this built? How is this one spec'd out?
This one is a pretty chunky unit. The first thing you'll notice are the screens. LG OLED 45-inch curved 800 HAR. It's the most curved screen you can find in the business. And then we're running on D-Box Gen 5 down there. We have a full setup with SimiCube Ultimate. Just a classic round wheel here, Asher button plate. We're using the V&M shifter, Huizinga handbrake, Precision Sim Engineering PSP. And yeah,
it's a good one.
It's a pretty decent
I have
setup
one
there.
on my rig.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get one for my rig. They're hard to find. They're really hard.
I have a couple if you need.
Okay, I'll find you.
I don't know why I have to offer you one. You guys are the Sim Racing Central over here.
Yeah, I know, but we prioritize clients, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So this one is also decked out for Christmas. As you can imagine, this is not how it's usually set up, but
yeah,
it's festive.
Yeah, this is so impressive. Like, I don't think video does it justice how immersive this setup actually is.
This is massive. And you know why it's good? Especially with this seat, it kind of blocks out your peripheral vision, so you only see the screen. So if you're sitting in a dark room, good sound quality, you can get a really, really immersive experience without doing VR, which is cool. We call this one the pit lane room. This is basically our test bench for commercial sim centers.
Okay.
So we set up 4, let's call them more arcadey setups compared to the one next door. And they're all set up on VRL's lounge control software. So basically this thing allows us to run multiplayer sessions off this controller here. And we run Assetto Corsa. And yeah, just fun multiplayer. You can crash into each other and try to race. So yeah, that's how it goes.
So what do you have here? ASR 3s, Moza, equipment, and they're all, what's this all about? This back here behind us.
Oh, so this does leaderboard. Actually, we have a leaderboard up there. It's not running. This can also do leaderboard. This is the control panel for the servers and the sessions. And then yeah, people come over here and you know, there's 2 options here, either GT racing or good old drift on Assetto Corsa. And it's all multiplayer. So this is really our test bench because we're getting more and more calls for people that want to set these up in a commercial space.
Beautiful.
So we like to break things before we sell them, you know?
I can test that for you.
All right. This is Podium. This is the virtual reality room.
Okay.
So one thing we noticed over the last few years is D-Box works surprisingly well with VR. So we partnered up with Vario with their Aero VR headset, which works really, really well for sim racing. So we've set these up here. We give people demos of VR on D-Box, which is not something a lot of people have tried in their lives. So
yeah.
It's a pretty exclusive
The D-Box Gen 5.
Yep.
Such a good system. Both of them have D-Box Gen 5.
Yep. We didn't spare any expenses here.
And these are ASR 6 chassis now.
Yep. SimiCube Pro, Corbo seats, which Corbo kindly donated. Yeah, these are pretty decent setups. They would run around $25,000, $30,000 and can give you a superbly immersive experience. It's nuts, baffling when you put the headset on with the feedback from the wheel, the feedback from the D-Box.
Yeah.
You kind of lose yourself for a minute.
Yeah, that's one thing I haven't tried yet is D-Box with VR. That's something I want to try next, for sure.
Let's go. That's why we're here.
I'm really curious about this main room, but before we look at the main room, I want to see the Top Gun room. This is the one, being a race car driver, you would wonder like why I would be interested in flight sim, but for some reason, racing drivers love flying.
Yep.
So here we are, the flight sim room.
This is the Top Gun room. We thought we were clever with the naming scheme. So we run basically a couple of games here. We run Microsoft Flight Sim. We run DCS for fighter jets. We also do Star Wars Squadrons if you want to shoot at spaceships.
I love Star Wars. I'm into it.
Does. Yeah, absolutely. This one is on D-Box. We just set it up, and we're featuring Trustmaster equipment, the Warthog kit, and Honeycomb yoke. So these will do a pretty decent job at covering all kinds of controls for every kinds of plane. We're also doing the rudder pedals down there with the Trustmaster pendular pedals. So
which D-Box is this?
This is Gen 3. Yeah, this is an older generation. We actually upgraded one of our clients' rig and then brought this one back. And you know,
any plans for like a 6-inch travel in here?
Very much so. We actually purchased a 3-inch setup, and we're gonna probably do triple arcs with 3-inch D-Box, just because.
Yeah, that would be epic. All right, now this room here.
The space.
This is called the space?
Not really, it doesn't have a name.
You need to come up with a name.
The lounge, I guess.
This is epic. Like this is the thing, when we first walked through the door, this is what I saw. I was like blown away. This is kind of like the dream setup. I mean, I'm just thinking this one rig in the middle here that...
this little AMG D-Box beauty.
Yeah, what do we have over here?
I don't know, I guess we'll see some content soon.
Okay. Some content.
Stay tuned. Yeah,
little AMG D-Box collab.
Yes.
May or may not have already driven it. I don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah, this is such an awesome space. It's wide open. The guy's playing ping pong. Like this is literally the dream for the office.
Yeah. So basically, what we do here is corporate rentals. If you have, I guess these guys are going.
I'm not playing, right? I'm gonna play after. We're gonna get into it after. You guys are going down though.
You have to put up a live stream.
Live stream ping pong. Yeah, let's do that. So this is our corporate rental space. Like if you have a company or a bunch of friends, you want to come here and just rent out the space, the Sims, the bar, the TVs, everything you need for a good party. We now offer that. We also have the coaches come in if you want to learn to drive while you're getting drunk. Yeah, that's also an option.
Oh dear. I don't condone this behavior. I think the best thing to do is, let's start from the kitchen. I want to take a look at the kitchen because I see an espresso machine.
Yeah.
You know how much I'm into espresso.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's have a look over here.
So this is our bar area. I guess we serve coffee, we serve drinks, snacks, and everything people would need when they come here to just have a sim session. We also have an impressive collection of Legos.
Yeah.
You know, all the toys and all the stuff we find, we just put it here. And we have a pretty decent espresso machine, as you can see. You've tested it. What's the verdict?
I've had it. It's pretty good. Actually, it's very good.
Thank you.
It gave me the energy to shoot this right now.
Right on.
Actually,
right
so
on.
No, really super impressive. The ping pong table, I'm sure, is pretty popular with the employees.
Yes.
How many guys do you have working here now?
Close to 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
40 guys,
Yep.
and
most of them are pretty good at ping pong. I thought I was good before I started playing against these guys.
signed helmet. Who's that from?
Bill Goldberg, the wrestler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're trying to collect them.
Yeah.
If we have a Morad one, maybe one day.
You know, I've never given a helmet away, but
really?
You guys are definitely on top of the list.
Nice.
If I was to give one.
So this is Francis, one of our owners, trying to play ping pong. It's not going too well, but whatever.
No, listen. If anybody has tips for Francis for ping pong, I mean, by all means, drop it down below in the comments. Let us know if you're a ping pong master. Look at this technique, actually. Let's just see.
Do you even call that technique?
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
All right.
What kind of grip is that?
Let's go over there. Let's get to something more interesting than ping pong. So we have probably one of the most expensive walls in Montreal here. We like to display the equipment we have in stock. So this is where we have a selection of wheels that people can get their hands on. You know, when you're buying a $1,000 product, it's nice to be able to hold it. Just feel the weight, feel the grips. So we try to give people as much options as we can.
And this place is open to the public.
Absolutely.
Anybody can come in here, and how does it work? Like, you can just come in and drive?
Yeah, you can walk in. We do rentals by the 30 minutes or 60 minutes. And you can come here and just try the products and see everything up close. But yeah, and you can also rent the space, like I said earlier. If you'd like that, you can rent the entire setup with 9sim on your own if you're that kind of person.
Yeah. You can check out the different types of custom painting for the rigs. I know mine's custom painted, which is amazing. So
mine at home is this color. It's pretty nice.
That's beautiful. All the different finishes you can go with.
Absolutely. We give people options. I mean, people like to have personalized sims that, you know, represent them or the brand that they love. So
I noticed you don't have any active pedals on the wall.
No, because they fly out the shelves too fast.
You're sold out all the time.
Yes, we are. SimiCube has done a fantastic job with, you know, the product, the marketing, and they've been.
The pedal is unbelievable. It's the best brake pedal.
It is. It is
by far. It's exactly like my race car.
And that's why we just can't keep them. They come in, they come out.
Beautiful. So what's next?
Where are we going? Shall we go downstairs?
Can it get better than this?
Probably.
Yeah,
we're still working on it. We're still working on it.
Show me where all the magic happens. I want to see where all the product is, because this is all fun.
Yeah, this is the fun part.
But I want to see what you guys actually do in terms of
when we actually work.
Yeah, I want to see where you guys work.
Good.
This seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. So we'll start with the factory, and then we'll go to the build room. This is the ASR Factory. I guess we could go up there first to give you a pretty good.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get a bird's eye view of this place.
Yeah, exactly.
You walk in and you see all the showroom, and it's awesome. But then you come back here, and this kind of like blows you away.
Trust me.
At the end of the day, it makes sense. Like, you have large products. You have a lot of products, and I mean, it's
about
crazy.
450 on the website.
Yeah.
We're up to about 30,000 orders now. So
it's a one-stop shop.
It is.
One-stop shop for sim racing.
Anything
like, you guys literally carry everything.
Everything you need to build a sim, from your monitors, chassis, accessories, wheel, pedals, we have it here somewhere. You could just walk in here and build a full sim from scratch.
Yeah.
Which is not something a lot of companies can claim. It's been a lot of work. We started in the garage. We're here now. We still don't believe it ourselves. Like, this to me is just mind-blowing. But yeah, we keep grinding. It's like right now, you've seen the order numbers. We have some orders to ship out, and you know, we're going at it.
I can totally understand the feeling of, you know, we're in that growth phase as well with more Adness, but you guys have like large products. You need a big space.
Absolutely.
And it's taken off. Like, you guys got in at the right time. And also, the customer service is incredible. There's no surprise why you guys have blown up. Like, it makes sense.
I appreciate it.
It makes sense. I can tell you firsthand, I know that with this industry, it's, you know, it's so saturated, but it's so easy. If you're just good with customer service, good with your clients, you can easily rise to the top. And that's what you guys are doing. Like,
reputation is everything. I mean, what we do is not rocket science. It's, and I'll show you a bit of the production process, but reputation and the way we handle clients, the way we handle RMAs, problems, anything that happens with our clients, we always take care of them.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for almost 4 years now, and that's one thing that's never going to change. Of course, the volume is different today. We get over 100 emails a day, but we try to keep up.
Yeah. So what's all down here? What do you guys house in this area?
This is raw materials. Basically, you see all of this. This is aluminum. This is future chassis, monitor stands, etc. We have a factory in Ontario we work with. This is our own design.
So this is all Canadian metal?
Yes. This
Everything
is all Canadian.
here?
Yeah. So the aluminum is made in Ontario, and the steel is made in the factory here in Quebec.
Okay.
And it's all our own custom design. Like, we have our own tooling at the factory, so they can produce our extrusion that is specific to us.
Yeah.
So we order decent quantities. I think we're one of their good clients.
I would say so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a few ASR Pros, a few ASR 6s. So where is the ASR Pro material? Like, how much different is it? I guess it's
probably back there somewhere. You'd probably notice it. Like, this is 3-inch. This is 3 inches wide.
Yeah.
4.5 inches.
So that would be like an ASR 6.
Yeah,
this would be an ASR
4 and 6, 3.
3.
And then you have the Pros back there that are flat face, smooth. Somewhere in there.
So you guys do all the printing in-house. I guess we're going to get to that in a bit. With those machines down there.
Yeah, absolutely. We cut. So everything gets cut up here.
Yeah.
And then process, meaning we sand the edges, we clean the aluminum, because, you know, some other competitors have a lot of aluminum dust on their product.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that. So we cut everything here, prep the aluminum, and then
I've noticed that actually with some extruded, through accessories that you get, there's a lot of the aluminum dust and the bits. I've actually gotten that in my foot before. I noticed that whenever you guys ship things, it's completely clean,
Yeah.
which I appreciate.
It
I'm
takes-
sure other people will appreciate too.
For sure, and it's all about the attention to detail, and I think that's one of the key aspects of our success. Is we're sim racers ourselves. We started this company because we wanted to make rigs that were nice and sturdy,
Yeah.
and didn't cost $400 to ship.
Yeah.
So here we are today, applying the same logic, but with 40 people
Yeah.
in the team. So this little thing is a powder coat booth and oven. So there's some ASR Pro.
Okay, beauty.
So this is pre-print. Oh, we're about to lose Phil. So this
Phil, Phil Bouchard, our cameraman,
is
for this
champion
video.
cameraman. There we go.
Yes.
So this is
Big shout out to Phil.
this is ready to be painted. So tomorrow this will all get painted in the spray booth over there.
Okay.
And then we'll go into the oven and we'll come out looking like this-ish, depending on the color choice.
Yeah, beautiful. And you guys do everything, all these seat brackets, everything you do obviously in-house.
So these are our designs, and they get made in a factory about an hour from here.
Okay.
Yep. And then it gets treated here.
Yep. Beautiful.
That's how they come to us. Really.
Okay, that's the raw material,
Yeah,
and
the
you
rough.
powder coat them.
Yeah. Clean
Awesome.
powder coat.
Could you technically paint this any color?
Absolutely.
So if you have a client that wants them in red, you could do it in red.
Yes, we could do all colors of the rainbow.
Now you tell me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Black is the way to go.
Like we have a selection of about 40,000 colors. You wouldn't imagine the numbers of red you can find in their selection. It's absolutely nuts. And it's not only the color, but you can get the texture, the finish, the chrome, you can pick a lot of different surfaces.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot of fun stuff with powder coating.
Awesome. So what's next in this tour?
I would say then once this is all done, we get to packaging. So one of the important
important part.
Yeah, I think when you deal with a chassis that's $1,000, you want to ship it to a client and you want it to arrive in proper form, proper condition. So packaging, we've had all of our boxes designed. They're all made for us for specific, let's call it UPS protection.
Yeah.
Because the delivery companies sometimes are rough with products.
I've seen some videos.
Yeah, exactly. So we UPS proof most of our products. Shout out to UPS. And then we have people here that carefully package and wrap every single item that we chip out. It's still gonna happen once in a while. I'm not gonna lie. You see one package out of 1,000 that gets pretty banged up, but we make it so it's optimal and we maximize the packages that arrive in proper condition.
The cool thing is, like, you guys take such a big effort. You make a big effort to make sure that everything arrives properly.
Yeah.
The thing that's terrible is when you get a customer, like 1 out of 1,000, that comes to you and is like, oh, they're freaking out.
Yeah.
Usually if people are just reasonable, then you take care of it.
Exactly. We ship right back. If something arrives to your place and it's damaged, we don't even ask questions. We ship a replacement.
Yeah.
And that's how we've been operating forever, and we're not going to change that.
Yeah.
Just one note.
That's what I appreciate from you guys, and everything I've heard before even we started working together is just, how good the customer service was, and you're on top of it. I know that you're on it 100%.
So what is all this stuff, you may ask? This is basically all
Lego.
They're the nickname for these plates, but these are all the specific items that would go into a complete product. So adjustable feet plate, fixing plate for the monitor stand, advanced faces, which we're running out of, angle plates for the monitor stand. So every small item also gets packaged pretty tightly. Like you will not be able to.
This is how I got my integrated monitor mount for the other chassis. I'm working on a test bench, let's say. So I mean, the packaging is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. So all the hardware gets packaged here. All the smaller pieces and parts get packaged here. It's all handmade, and one of the reasons is also we want to keep an eye on quality control. So when we package, let's say this plate, there's an inspection. Before we package anything, everything gets looked at.
Yeah.
So you don't want to ship out anything that's scratch or less than perfect.
Yeah.
This would be all of our inventory, which is a big overstatement because all of this is probably sold and we have to ship it. But all the larger items get packed up and stored here. Here's our 6F 4 Pro, the Radical Edition.
How many people are working down on this floor to make sure that this runs smoothly?
Depending on what day it is, I would say anywhere between 25 and 30.
Okay, so the majority of the staff is down here. Obviously, makes sense.
Yeah.
This is such a large space. This is where the magic happens.
Yes.
All the packaging is here.
Yeah, we have to keep up with the volume. I think when we started this business, we had no idea what we were walking into. Yeah. Now we get anywhere between 40 and 100 orders every single day. So you have to imagine we have to ship out the same volume. So we need the resources. We need the guys that are grinding with us, that are passionate. We've been lucky to find people that keep up, and you know, this industry is so small. It's all about having fun and being passionate about what you do. So we're lucky to have the team that we have. Otherwise, there's no way we could make it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. What else? Let's go in the cage.
Yeah. Let's see.
What is the cage?
Yeah. Tell me.
This is where we keep the expensive stuff.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So if you want to break in and steal stuff here, please don't. But this is where you would go.
There are armed guards. Don't try it.
We actually have a security system, which is unlocked. Thank God. So it's pretty dark in here, but it gives you an idea. Like just here, that's our inventory of D-Box, monitors, more D-Box. All the SimiCube are in the back. We keep all the wheels, pedals, the Hissing Bell stuff, you know, the Acetec stuff. It all gets stored here, because it would be easy for us to lose control of all the inventory that goes in and out. So all the most expensive, smaller items get stored here and securely locked in place. Everybody has an access card, so when they come in, we know who came in, we know what they take. So we try to keep a certain level of control over this specific
You're going to leave it open just for like about 10 minutes after we're done shooting?
Sure.
Don't worry about it. Nothing will go missing, I promise.
Okay. That's why you brought a big van, right?
Yeah, the Mercedes Sprinter, it's out front.
Right. Good idea.
Yeah.
Let's go up to the build room.
Okay.
I don't know in which state the build room here is, but
we go through here?
Yeah, we can go through here.
Okay.
Phil, watch your step. We don't want to lose you again.
Yeah. It's dark.
It is dark. So this is our mezzanine. Our actually shop supervisor, Ludovic, works out of here, keeps an eye on everything that goes on down there.
What are these? We got some...
Oh, Samsung Arcs. Because why not?
Okay, well,
you know,
put my name on them.
We have so much stuff laying about. Sometimes we find a set of D-Box in the ceiling. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Pedal here, passive throttle there.
Yeah. So this is the build room. So when somebody comes to us and says, listen, I want to get into sim racing, I have a decent budget, I want you guys to come over and do it for me.
Yeah.
This is where we start the prep work.
Which a lot of people are doing nowadays.
Absolutely, yeah. So,
even I've noticed, like from the real, from racing at the track, everybody's coming up to me asking for custom builds now.
Absolutely.
Which, and I know firsthand, it's an amazing service. It's the greatest thing ever, actually.
Well,
when someone builds your rig and does all the cable management.
You've experienced it firsthand?
Twice.
Twice, fair enough. So yeah, it's kind of messy right now, but that's, it's always moving around here. So we build about anywhere between, I would say, 8 and 20 full units a month these days.
8 and 20.
Between 8 and 20. It's a wide range. I mean, the summer slows down, right?
Yeah.
But now it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And we have a nice little flight sim in the back there that we also built.
I noticed that looks a little different than a racing sim.
It is not a racing sim. It is a platform that we built for a little company called Lockheed Martin in the US.
Okay.
Defense contractor.
Aliens.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the build room.
Beautiful.
Right now we have, I would say 12 guys if you count everybody, including Phil, who's holding the cam, but also happens to build rigs like a machine. We have 12 guys that travel to build these setups. So this is the behind the scenes. These
the offices. Everybody's home. We're after hours.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we still have some people here. We have Nick.
Hey, man.
You dressed up?
Huh?
Are you dressed up? This is Nick. He's one of the owners. Just say hi.
Hey, man. What's up?
It's gonna go on YouTube, FYI. You can keep working. That's it. I was just saying hi.
I love the sign in the back, by the way. It says, I can do this. F it. If I die, I die.
Let's get a closer look.
Yeah, that's a really cool sign. I love that. Definitely what I do every single day.
Pretty much. Literally.
Well, thanks so much for the tour. That was awesome. I mean, even I knew a lot about the company, but I learned a lot more today. And seeing the facility, it's actually pretty impressive. Like when you come here, it's incredible, and then you go back behind and you see actually what happens.
You see the work that goes into it.
Yeah, there's a lot of work, and I can appreciate that. And you guys are working so hard to fulfill orders. But yeah, thank you so much for the tour.
Absolutely.
Give you a handshake. I feel like it's the best way to sign it off, with a handshake. If you guys enjoyed the tour, make sure you leave a like on the video, and you can just comment your most interesting part of the video, like what you thought was the most interesting, and also what room you would want to spend most of your time in. I think that would be interesting. I know for me, Top Gun. That's me right there. In another life, I'm a fighter pilot, but for now I have to keep being a racing driver to pay the bills. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the tour, and we'll see you guys in the next video.